Welcome to the Artistic Mystic and Muse channel. I'm Nancy, your mystical muse. For those of you who are subscribers, welcome back, or great to see you. And for those newbies, welcome. If you haven't hit subscribe, please do so, because I'm coming out with weekly readings, beginning of the month, mid-month readings. I also do live readings on Facebook, so all the links that you need are down below. If you enjoy my type of reading, I would suggest you check out my website for signing up if you wish to have a reading or some kind of spiritual coaching, and also check out my gemstone jewelry that I make that uses frequencies and metaphysics. So, mid-June is about faith. Faith in the divine, faith in the universe, source, however you want to call it. So let's get started. It is important that you're staying in a place of high vibration. What does that mean? Well, everything's energy. And for us, physically, staying in a high vibration helps us stay positive, keeps us in a peaceful mental space. Vibration can be whatever you need to do that. It might be yoga. It might be going out for a walk. It could be listening to music, certain music I know I use that helps uplift. But they're asking you, and also the foods you eat, by the way, clean eating. Because you are ascending. As a group, we are ascending, we are shifting, we are evolving, and our vibrations going up, our light body is being refined and improving. So that is important. It says open to your psychic senses. So intuition is probably the most obvious psychic sense you're familiar with. So that niggle, that nudge. You may also be really good at seeing signs, like something catches your eye, whether it's a number or it could be a totem animal. Whatever that is for you, they're asking you to be open to that, or further opening that, because we're being divinely helped, assisted. And if you feel you really need more help, call on your angels or whatever that is for you, spirit, higher powers, what have you. And you do that from a heart space. Her heart chakra is lit up. So they are waiting to hear from you, your prayers, your help you need. So you just need to ask and connect. I also pulled from my the Keys to the 13 Universal Laws deck. This is an oracle deck I created. I've got 2 other decks I'll be using today that I made. They're on the links below if you're interested. They don't require special instructions. You just shuffle them or pull out or let fly out what comes, and you're given a message. Bottom of the deck is friendship. So that's an overlying energy. So maybe you feel you need to connect with friends or your community or tribe. You're going through, like many of us, a transformation. So it may be that you need to connect with someone to help share that experience with. Free will is, you have free will, and it's important that when you use it, you're making it from a place of real consciousness, in that your thoughts, your words, and your actions all have a consequence, a cause and effect. And so the next key card that came out was polarity. And what I meant by your thoughts and actions and words, if it's of integrity, of a higher place, it's going to pull in those things to assist you, abundance, blessings of equal. So if you're creating thoughts using words or actions that are not of a higher place, from goodness, from your heart, then it's going to pull in whatever that lower vibration is. And it can bring you abundance if you are aware and your intentions are clear on what it is you're asking for, or what you're putting out into the world when you interact with other people, situations. The B deck, B oracle cards. This is my other deck, 2 of 3. The B's are telling us to be honest, and I got be honest with ourselves, as well as speaking your truth from the throat chakra. When you're speaking your truth, be honest. Doesn't mean you have to be tactless, but you need to be honest. Be loving. So be loving in your communications. Be loving in all your interactions with yourself and others. And be happy. Finding joy in everything. Take flight is the bottom of the deck. So this new thing that you're creating, going to do, wanting to do, implementing, it's time if you haven't already. So we have surfacing. Sometimes there are going to be some people or situations that create triggers. And those triggers, how you respond to that with your free will, is that law of polarity. So the triggers come in, you need to acknowledge them. And yes, they can make you feel uncomfortable. So you need to own it, love it, and love that you're being shown these things, because it means there's something that maybe still needs healed, or that may present a challenge if you don't address it, because you're getting ready to birth something new, whatever that is for you. New beginnings are getting ready to, as we said, take flight. So it's all about your intentions and your mindfulness. Bottom of the deck, we have union. Union is you connecting with your higher self and source and coming into alignment, commitment, being committed to whatever that change is that you want to create, or the thing you want to heal, the dark shadows, we sometimes call them. Prayer is important, whatever that looks like for you, but they're asking you to connect. Music, again, to help with your vibration, and again, take flight and listen to your intuition. So that's all bottom of the deck. So it's just reaffirming what we're already getting. We also have vanishing mirror, ego sublimation. So the mirror that we've held up to ourselves, whatever our ego, it's by coming from a place of mindfulness, a place of peace, of calm. The ego isn't nearly triggered as easily, and it allows you to step back from those things that are surfacing and know that it's happening for you, not to you. There's a reason we get situations that try to trigger us, because it's trying to help us evolve, to look at those situations as a lesson, as something we need to learn to grow, to expand, or sometimes they're the breaks, like this is not for you, so something better's coming. Many masks, the authentic self. So we had the card, where's it at? We had a card, I thought, somewhere. Maybe I haven't gotten to it yet. But it talks about, you being honest with yourself, taking off the mask that society conditioning creates, and connecting with who you truly are, being in a state of flow of being yourself, and being grateful in that place, that you don't need to put on a false mask for other people. You are meant to function and be just as you are. And that will also make things less stressful. And if people don't get it, that's on them. And that may be a mirror you're holding up to them. If what you're doing, speaking, whatever, choosing to do, makes them uncomfortable, that triggers them, that's because you're holding up a mirror to what they haven't yet addressed or healed in themselves. And hang on, I've got a bottom of the deck somewhere. Oh yes, it says lost in space, needing direction. So you may kind of have an idea of the changes or things you want to pursue, a project, and that's why the angel card, calling on your angels, talking to source, meditating, aligning, listening to your intuition, will help provide you with some guidance on where you're to be led. Okay, and I'm told to take Will of the Wisps, treasures hidden in the shadows. So some of the things maybe you've been hiding, like behind the mask, or something you haven't healed, in doing so, it's going to reveal more things. It's going to open up things for you. Body and soul, taking care of your body, your soul, that's really important. Self-care, self-love is also what I'm getting. And taking those times to be quiet and still, enjoying. I'm also getting nature, whatever that is for you. Great and full. This talks about you emotionally feeling full. If your cup is full and overflowing, it puts you in a place of being able to give. if your cup is not full and you're trying to dip out of your own cup for other people, you're just going to keep going in a circle. So coming from a place of gratitude in any and all things really helps with filling your own cup and giving and also receiving, not to be giving all the time and never receiving. So that's really important. Bottom of the deck, it says a merry motive. And what this talks about is you may have a lot of ideas, but be very aware of your intentions and be very clear about what it is you want. If you're not clear about something you want to do or something you want, then the universe doesn't kind of know what to deliver to you. So you kind of stay in limbo. So they're asking you to be clear with your intentions and then seeing beyond. This ties again into, this is the third eye that's lit up, your intuition, your connectivity to the universe, to source. Okay. We've got the Oracle of E, which talks about energy, all in. Whatever you're going to go after for that wish fulfillment, which is a number 8, going down whatever that path is for you or implementing for you, give it your best effort and then let it go and see what happens. We also have the dude abides, and this is talking about setting the intentions, taking action, and then knowing that the universe, God, source, the creator, has it in hand, and you need to trust in that. Because then you're going to get to open your presents. Just saying. Cool. And you may also be starting something, they're saying, from scratch for some of you. You're creating something really innovative and unique. So is there work involved? Yes, because nothing really ever worth doing doesn't require effort and work. Distance thunder, clear the air. This goes back to that being honest, speaking your truth. There may be something that has surfaced that requires you to speak your truth, to get it out. They may not necessarily agree, but you need to release that so you're not holding on to it. It's something that's not weighing you down because they're telling you to travel lightly. Simplify your life. Simplifying things. It could be clutter. It could also be mental things. It could be people or relationships that aren't serving you, that aren't of the same vibration, that aren't reciprocal. To release that and speak your truth is what I keep getting. Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering in your life. So as these blessings come in, we make more room as we clear things for more to unfold. Because polarity is going to then bring them, because there's space for them. Bottom of the deck, unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So if you're in a little place of discomfort, or not exactly sure of everything, that's okay. That's part of the process to get you to where you need to be. And it says ascending the mountain, keep going forward. There may be challenges, those learning experiences I was talking about. You're to keep moving forward a step at a time. Sometimes we even get pushed back a step or two, and we have to keep moving forward. No place like home. So what is home to you? Yes, it can be a physical place and what that physical place looks like, feels like, but home is also here, what truly resonates with you. Home is where the heart is, truly is, and that's what this card talks about. All that glitters. This talks about you taking off the mask, but if you do so, there's great abundance that is ready to show up in your life. Building blocks. So some of these learning curves, this mountain you may be climbing, is actually helping build a new foundation for something. It could be just one aspect. It could be for a project. It could be, throughout your life. It could be much broad in span, depending on what that means to you. But building blocks are at hand. And don't ask why. They're saying the why is kind of irrelevant. It's showing up because it's for you. And you're meant to be challenged with it because it's an earth lesson of what you need to look at. And we also have exchange of gifts. This talks about, again, giving and receiving, whatever that is. And they said to take the next one. Time to go. It's time to go after whatever that is for you, that new project, that new thing you want to try. something else you want to create, because you are co-creating with source, with the universe. And that's the beautiful thing. As it unfolds, that's part of the creation process. That's part of the journey. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the tarot. And for mid-June, we have the 10 of Swords. This is about stress, anxiety, being way up in your head. But the 10, what's beautiful about the 10s, that means it's completion. So things maybe you were going around your head about, you're going to get quiet, you're going to get aligned, and you're going to pick whatever that is for you. And it's something that really provides you joy. It provides you, it makes you happy. So taking steps towards that with the Page of Cups clarifying. And we also have the Star. This is about healing. It's also about blessings and divine timing. So know that patience is a little in order, because not just because you ask for something, it doesn't show up like that. It's all in divine timing, but also it's meant to show up and how it's supposed to show up. If you can release the control and surrender to allowing the universe to give you what it wants to in regard to that thing you've wished for, the project you're working on, the change you want to make, it's coming. And it's being overseen by the Hierophant, which is divinity. Yeah. Spirit's advice, trust in source, trust in God, trust in the Creator, trust in the universe. Because whatever they have in store, it's going to help bring you into more balance or alignment. This is the Two of Coins. So some of the water is choppy, and yet he's looking pretty happy there juggling. But this infinity symbol is all about giving and receiving, as above, so below, reciprocity, but keeping yourself in balance, which will also assist you in the polarity aspect of what's coming in. If you follow Spirit's advice, the outcome is the Two of Cups, and this talks about alignment. You in alignment with your higher self and with the universe, with God, the Creator. And this lotus flower speaks of enlightenment. That connectivity, that alignment to source, you being in alignment. It's clarified by the world. The world is all about not only the victory that you'll have, but also completion. You're going to feel complete, and whatever this is, this project, this thing you want to do, it's about completing something for you also. That's good for you. That's a beautiful thing. Bottom of the deck, 8 of Cups. These cups have been great, but we are looking to go after the 9th cup, that wish fulfillment. And trusting in the mystery. We've got a shooting star and the moon, those things that may be not tangible at the moment, but that are coming. So trust in that. The Fool, new beginnings, taking that leap of faith in whatever it is you're going to choose to do. And it brings you the King of Pentacles, which is abundance, stability, that stable foundation. Clarifiers, the Queen of Wands. She's creative, she's intuitive, she goes after things she wants to go after that bring her joy and fulfillment. And so it's further clarified by the Chariot. That means taking action, swift movement forward, but keeping these, in this card, they're sphinxes. In other decks, they're horses, but keeping that Chariot under control, in alignment, in balance, because you're aligning with divinity, with source, with God, with your higher self. And it's usually also sometimes referred to as the victory card. Okay. The last deck I'm going to pull from today is my Milagros-Miracles deck. And we're going to see what last message Spirit has for us for mid-June. What messages do you have for the collective for mid-June 2021? Page 1 just flew out. And I don't think they're done, so give me a sec. Let's see what else they want to say for mid-June 2021. Okay. Goodness. Bottom of the deck is the Snake, and it talks about healing, transformation. We had the transformation card, so it's a double confirmation. Whatever this is for you, and rebirth. whatever this is, this action you wish to take, project you want to work on, thing you want to do, or create, it's a thing. It's a part of your evolution. We have arms, which talk about strength, having the strength to follow through with it. Owl, tap into your intuition and that inner wisdom you have. Or maybe you'll get some wisdom coming in from your prayer or meditation. Wing, you're being provided angelic guidance, and your spirit guides are stepping into play, which ties back in to this card. So be sure you're connecting with whatever that is for you. We have relationships, love or romantic love, but come from a place of love and work from a place of love, make choices from a place of love. That's important. And maybe what you're deciding to do involves other people, and it's coming from a place of love with those people you're going to interact. Lungs, breathe or breath work. So be sure you're taking a deep breath periodically. Some of us use breath work. You can look that up online, but it can help you also clear the anxiety, the stress of what you're having. It's a type of meditation. Dragonfly, wisdom, transformation again, wisdom again, and adaptability. So it's maybe going to require you to be a little bit flexible. Dragonflies have this amazing way that they can hover and dart and move in just unbelievable ways. That's their adaptability. And they're also a symbol of great transformation. So whatever's at hand, whatever you're getting ready to do here, implement mid-month, it's going to have an amazing outcome as far as how it's going to transform you, whether it's personally, professionally, emotionally, spiritually, it's all good. So that's all I have for the mid-June reading. I hope you liked it. Take what resonates, leave the rest behind. If you'd like a reading, again, my link to my webpage is down below. And we'll see you next time. Take care. Bye.